I'm back. Hello. All right. I'm patient. I'm patient. I already knew this would happen, but it's all right. We'll keep going because I'm well over half done with the story, but I'm gonna get my story out there, and it's gonna be recorded, and it's gonna be here, and then I'm gonna drop a little bit of information about the people who helped me create this story and who's been doing the crap. And guys, we and in case we were knocked off inadvertently because you're slam sharing it, don't slam share. Just need you guys to share it once. We're gonna have several lives, and hey, I've already decided. I've put my head forward on this. That the bullshit's gonna stop, and I'll do a live every day. If I have to start doing private Zooms, recording them, and then posting those lives to where people have links that they can go to and watch, I'm done. Okay? And we are back. There you are, Jamie. Because back to the stories, because we have done everything possible to try to keep this from affecting you and you being involved. We don't wanted that, so we've just taken it. I'm done taking it. What? I'm trying to read a message here. I love you too, Regina. Cheryl, I think Shonda had everybody fooled into thinking bad about you. Yeah, that is true, Cheryl. She did for just a little bit. But see, as time goes on, and this too, with time as it goes on, and we're still here. It's 15 months later, we're still here. Because Shonda was the first that put us over, that just screwed us like a tied goat. I mean, we opened our home to that girl on our launch night. Let her come be a part of that and launched her business with us as a company. And everything will show its true colors. Guys, I'm doing this because I'm going to be as transparent as I can be. What Jackie and these other people are doing right now has surpassed the six-figure mark in the business that it's cost Jamie and I. Period. So we just sat on that and just ate it. Period. And we were willing to continue to sit on it and eat it. Period. But then our customers started being attacked. And yeah, as soon as I said customers, look, have you ever seen me emotional? Yeah, I just got emotional. Because I don't give a shit what anybody says about me. But then they started attacking our customers. And we had a customer that was very dear to us that was attacked last night. I'm not going to drop her name. She wants it known, she'll tell it. And the messages that she sent Tanya and I last night, and what I talked to her today, about how she felt intimidated and scared, and the things that were said to her because she did business with us. It's not right. It's not right. It's just not right. Let me gather myself here for a second. But because I mean, guys, that's just not right. Nobody should be made to feel that way. And yeah, you can, Regina. You can see the hurt in my eyes. Have you guys ever seen me upset? Never. And you know, and it's not even about loving us or liking us. It's just about, we just don't understand because we're not that way. Sure, you come at me, I'm a big girl. I'm a big girl and I'm not afraid of anything. Come at me, yeah, we'll fight. But I've never intentionally gone out and tried to sabotage or hurt somebody to benefit myself. Never. And neither is Jamie. We would never do that. Ever. And this is where they've taken it. And it's, you're right. It is. Who just made that comment? Yeah, it is, Tracy. It's unbelievable. Every single day, we have people messaging us that are new, that are just trying to come have some fun. That are new, that are just trying to come have some fun for an evening and get it. Hell, we've got mass shootings. We've got bullshit going on. And people that are just trying to release, maybe they don't have a lot of money. Maybe this is their only release. And you're just trying to come enjoy an evening of some forgetfulness and escape from your own life. To be attacked? To be attacked. And, you know, guys, we reached out for, and, you know, this isn't your fault by any means, but we reached out for a little bit of support. I turned the reviews on the business page because I thought, well, maybe we can get all of this outpouring of love and it'll stifle it out. And it stifled it out. Yeah, and speaking of shipments, all of this that we've gone through, we did manage to get that load that Jamie took a picture of to the post office today. Jamie had to take it by herself. And her, you know, we've got her back issue that we're dealing with. We've got Ninny we've been dealing with. And, you know, guys, we have always done everything to make everything right. And, you know, we probably could have thwarted some of this had we not gotten behind. But, I mean, Jesus Christ, guys, it's just Jamie and I. Jamie, myself, and Tanya. That's all that's here in Oklahoma. That's it. Yeah, we get behind, but you know what? We have never, ever intentionally screwed somebody that's made a purchase and not made it right. And then we've even made it right when we weren't even the ones that made the wrong. I just won 7 disputes in PayPal that were filed because people have heard this bullshit and tried to go file PayPal disputes over items that they have been shipped and have been sent. I had the delivery of them.
At Papa John's, that means slapping our hand-tossed dough just right every time. Get 2 large one-topping pizzas for $7.77 each. Better ingredients, better.
And instead of the usual bullshit from PayPal of, we're sorry, this PayPal was found in not in your favor, found in the buyer's favor, I actually won 7 in a row because it was so ludicrous of the filement. Thank you, Lorraine. It was so ludicrous of the filements that even PayPal were like, shit, we can't keep this money. And what you guys don't understand is that every time somebody files one of these, they automatically take the money. We're not ever called innocent until proven guilty. We're fucking guilty and then got to prove we're innocent. So, you know, yeah, Jamie and I are feeling we're feeling a little beat up right now. But are we going to stop? Hell no. Jackie Blennis wants to say she'll take her dying breath trying to shut us down. I'll take my dying breath telling her how full of shit she is. Telling everybody, I just talked to the person that she's trying to name caused her to get fired. Funny, after I talked to her, she was like, I had no idea that that's what she was doing. And we're fine. You know, Jackie only had, what, 3 actual freaking customers that had ever purchased from her to begin with? And then you got her husband over here saying that he actually was the consultant because Jackie couldn't because she was terminally ill. No, James Blennis, you were never a consultant here. You're part of the reason we restructured in October and had everybody re-sign contracts because Jackie wouldn't sign the contract with you, and your name was the only one on the contract. We don't even know if you exist. Also, yeah, and I mean, let's just throw it out there on the table. Guys, we've had 6 total letters sent to the Attorney General. We've responded to every single one of them. I have Jackie's rebuttal to still respond to, but since she sent in 50 pages of bullshit, I had to call and get an extension because I can't respond to 50 pages in one day. 6. And 5 of the 6 that have sent letters to the Attorney Generals have already misrepresented themselves because they turned them in as customers that did not get their shit, and they were all ex-consultants. We've been physically threatened, and I'm going to put this out there because I want it recorded. Because, guys, I'm dead serious. Stop threatening physical harm with your road trips. Because there's 101 people right now watching this. And I'll promise you, out of that 101, the people that I'm talking about are in the background. They're just too chicken shit to click on and come on. Two or 3 times. A group of 3 or 4 people are going to take a road trip, and they were going to stay at Brooke's house because she's here in Oklahoma. And guys, I'm telling you, you better stop with the bullshit. Come on down. Take your road trip. Matter of fact, why don't I hold your jewelry that I was going to send to you, and you come down and personally pick it up. I can do that. Please, come and knock on my door with ill intent. That's all I'm going to say about that. And no, you don't have to worry about me meeting you at the door with a gun because I'm a felon. I can't own one. Well, I think I can now because it's been so long, but I don't even want one because I'd use it. So come knock on the door and get your shit. Take a road trip. Come on down. So, I mean, that's just the ongoing thing. And I mean, we've just put up with it and put up with it and put up with it. And we're just not going to anymore. Amber, you can go back and watch the replay, hon, if you missed something.
Yes, Rachel, you can. And hey, if any of you just want to come and hang out and just go have a beer or something, you're free to road trip at any time. It's just you that have the ill intent. You're free to road trip, but you're not going to like it when you get here. Yes, you can. And, you know. Yeah, now I will say this, and I do need to make this statement. Jamie's not a felon, and everybody under her roof is licensed to carry, including Ninny. So, I don't know. You better think twice. You even knock on her door if it's ill intent. Mine, I don't have a gun here. I don't own a gun. I can't have a gun because I'd go to prison for 5 years. But you still don't want to knock on my door if it's ill intent. You can. You're not going to like it. And no, I don't have big Rottweiler guard dogs. I've got a Chihuahua and something, I'm not sure what he is, but they don't weigh 25 pounds if you put them together. I'm the Rottweiler of this household. Trust me. But the rest of you want to come road trip? I'd love it. Come road trip. We'll get together. Hell, we you know. Karen messaged me the other day and was like, man, it's such beautiful weather. It'd be great to be on a cruise right now. And I was like, Karen, I got to be honest with you right now. I'm not sure if I could go on a cruise with everybody, and I didn't really have control over who all was there because I said there might be all of you, but about 3 or 4 that I wouldn't throw overboard. That's a dead honest truth. Karen can back that statement because I was like, man, I'm done. Because we just don't know, guys. We just don't know. We're just not real sure. Every day we don't know, who's turn. And that's another reason we wanted to do this live, because we want to see. We want to see who is here with us. What's your opinion about all this bullshit? What's going on? It's a Tabitha. And that's why I'm saying that a lot of this bullshit is put out what I call keyboard warrior. It's called a keyboard warrior. Because you can sit behind your keyboard and type anything you want and think it doesn't have any effect. And think it doesn't have any effect, but it does. There's all kinds of legalities that have been broke here. And this latest email that was sent out that says it's from the Consumer Fraud Division manager with no name. It's just, I guess that's her name, Mr. Consumer Fraud Division Manager. Guys, it was sent from a Gmail account. The federal government and all those agencies like that take care of licensed business, they don't come from Gmail. They come from .govs. Not Gmails. No government agency got a goddamn Gmail address. That's just what they want you to believe. And Darlene, I get that. No, and you're right. Nobody's holding a gun to your head making you buy. But it's all the ones, Courtney Sherwood, I got messages too. It's all the ones of you that may not even be here tonight that stopped buying because you were messaged. You see what I'm saying? Rachel Armstrong, yes, .gov sometimes uses Gmail. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that the government doesn't send out corporate corporate emails in green ink
From Gmail.
that they don't say with a physical address with a letterhead, a telephone number to call them at. Just reply to that email. Jennifer, boss, that's why I have been gone, but there's more to it. Okay, Jennifer, and great, and I mean, guys, huh?
Tell her we'll message her later.
And Jennifer, yeah, Jamie's gonna message you later, because I don't want to take her away from here right now. So we'll answer any questions, and I mean, guys. Yeah, and I'll promise you the government's not randomly spamming people asking for an opinion. I mean, shit. You can't get the DHS to tell you all the programs that they have available for everybody unless you ask. Okay? They don't just randomly send out stuff and go, oh, we have this available if you're in this situation and this available. You don't even know what's available. You must ask for it because they can't offer it to you. Courtney, exactly, Courtney. It says consumer fraud alert. No contact info besides email. That's right. No phone number, no physical address, no letterhead, no nothing. And guys, it's ridiculous. And let me put part B to the email. If it is official, I can answer every one of their questions, and we're not in the wrong on any of them. Period. Yes. And the IP location, yeah, is being tracked from the originator of that email. And I'm 90% sure that IP track's going to tell me what state that email originated in. And I already know. Thank you, Tabitha. No, they don't. I have 22 family members in government, all siblings, and I work for them. They absolutely do not use Gmail on official documents, and for that branch, they do not. I know. I have siblings in that. Thank you, Tabitha. I mean, if it were official, I still can answer every one of the phishing questions, but see, I wasn't sent that to reply. And I appreciate that, Danielle. And I don't know, you may get messages, you may not. And some of you newbies. I know that in the phone conversation I had with Emily about the scammers page, she admitted in the phone conversation, which I am going to make that available public, because I don't have to have her permission, because it's legal in the state of Oklahoma. I don't know if I'm going to have it transcribed or I'm going to find a way to post it. I'm probably not going to post it publicly on Facebook. I'm going to put it in a secure location, and anybody that would like the link to listen to the phone conversation, I will give to. Jackie Kirschman, why are they hating on you? Jackie, I've been telling that story for quite a while, and I'm not familiar with who you are. So you'll just have to go back and watch the first of this. This is why I'm doing this live, so that it's recorded, so that anything you guys missed, you can go back. And Sue Fennell, she said, I was messaged, but I never bought anything. However, I did win a newbie freebie, a pair of leggings that I never did receive. They asked me for that email showing I won leggings. I said, hell no. I can't open the rest of the message. I said, hell no, it was a freebie. Exactly, Sue. It is a freebie. There's no money involved, and it doesn't matter how long a time it takes for us to send it to you because it's free, and we're absorbing the shipping cost on it. You are out nothing. So we're not held to the purchase delivery guidelines that we put out ourselves of the 3 to 5 week, because trust me, we hear about that when we get late, and guys, we get late. And I just got a text message. From, and now, let me say this. I just got a text message. And it's from somebody that I dropped a name, and they just flat said, why the fuck are you name dropping me?
Why are you name dropping me?
And I'm going to tell you straight up, there is a chance that somebody else could have made the post and said it was made by her. She going to have to fight that battle, because I fought that battle, all I'm going to fight it. I'm done. I agreed to what I agreed with, and I've done my part. And her name, it says, this post is by Emily Wilson. I'm sorry, hon. You're going to have to go fight that out with Jackie. So what you'll have to do is, I can help you, but you're going to have to get with me later, and then you're going to have to come to my side and join my fight. Because if you've been done wrong, I'm sorry, I can't help it. And I will. I'll call you when I'm done, hon. I'll call you. Talked to you before. All right. So, you know, guys, and I have a feeling that was a huge message for me right there. But I had to come this way. I had to. And if I've made an error, I'll fix it, because the post is there. There's no question. And it says it's by who. And if I've named the wrong one, hey, I will come back live when I do another live, because I'm going to keep you guys up to date on what's going on from here on out, because I'm done with this shit. And if I've wrongly named somebody and they got done wrong because they didn't have anything to do with it, they were just used, then I'll be the first one. Okay, guys, when I said this is what we've done, and now I've talked to them, and they were done wrong too. But at that point, they're going to have to come over here and fight with me, no longer against me, period. Just not going to do it any other way. So we'll see on that. But, you know, guys, like I said, I'm not got knocked off, got knocked back on, because I'm looking at the time, because like I said, I'm going to keep it real, because they haven't. Okay? They haven't. And like I said, guys, Jamie and I's goal hasn't changed. It's still the same. We just want to have fun, sell jewelry, now apparel, continue to give our giveaways, and you know what, guys? The other bullshit's it's just got to stop. And I'm going to come attack it head on. I'm not going to sit back here and just continue to take it. And I knew coming and doing this live tonight, I knew that anybody that is like, well, holy shit, what's she doing? I don't understand. Why am I being dropped in this? I knew that would be the only way to smoke them out, because I haven't gotten any success any other way. Because myself and Jamie and our goddamn company nobody's had a problem throwing us to the wolves for the past 12 months. So that's the whole part of this live. And I mean, because I'm not here trying to convince anybody, because guys, we're all behind a keyboard. You make your own choice. But I really was doing this live, not because I'm trying to gather troops for my fight. I don't need any help fighting this. But I do need to know who supports me, and I do need to know who's here, and I need to know and be able to find out along this journey that I'm fixing to take who's riding the fence, because there are some. There are some. I mean, shit. I've got Pearl Mafia for life tattooed on my fucking arm. I'm not going anywhere. And there were many others that said, that's my next tattoo. And shit, they ain't even here no more. Exactly, Jenny. I'm tired of having the fire under my ass and it always burning my ass only. So I'm going to start burning back. I've lit my own fire. And you know, there are a lot of extenuating circumstances right here. It doesn't have to be that anybody's getting screwed over. Like, newbie giveaways have been halted for right now for 2 reasons. One, because Sari, who is very dear to us, who has stuck with us through all the bullshit, and she gives no fucks. Seriously, she doesn't. She is very, very sick right now. Has been off work for I don't know how many months. Doesn't see any end to that. Her feet are swollen, this big around with her legs to where she can't hardly walk. And she takes care of our newbies. Because Jamie and I can't handle everything. We thought we could when we first started, but we have grown to a point to where, no, we can't. And Shirley, I get it. And we're okay with that. Shirley said, once I get my stuff, I'll order more. Cool. That's what we want you guys to do. And we get it. Some of you guys that have just come in, we get it. You hear all this stuff back here and you're like, oh, I like them and I wanna believe, but I'm gonna make this big order. Then if I get it, I know I'm going to get my stuff, and we are fine with that. Okay? We get it. Because, guys, here's the realization. The day that we can come on live and say, guys, we don't have one thing sitting in here that we have to get out. Guys, just know that probably within a week, we're going to shut down. Because somebody's always going to buy something. We're always going to have something to service. Samantha Elliker, I keep giving you my money. Well, Jamie and I are fixing to go to Disneyland because, we're not going to service it, Samantha. I mean, how ridiculous is that? How could we ever, and we've told people that, and some have been like, well, I didn't think of it that way, but true. Really, guys, how could we, and we don't care, and Rebecca, that's cool. Some are saying, hey, I haven't had the money to order, but I still come. Guys, we don't care. Just come hang with us. It's never been a requisite or a requirement that you must buy to come and hang and interact with us. Terry, shipping 3 to 6 weeks, and that is reasonable. But let me explain the 3 to 6 weeks. The reason it's 3 to 6 is because some things like cages, I can order and get in pretty quick. Because there's a huge abundance of those where I get them from the guy that makes them. He always has them. Sometimes he does have sometimes where he runs out and he's making a new batch. So that's your 3-week, your cage jewelry and stuff that I can get just like that. your custom stuff that has to go to the pearl company or it has to go to the jeweler because the pearls have to be drilled and mounted, and then it gets sent back to me, and then I assemble the jewelry because that helps my jeweler out. And I didn't even start doing that until after the first of the year. But that's in a perfect world, 3 to 6 weeks. We figured that ought to give enough time. It doesn't matter even if I got to order it, what I got to do, 3 to 6 weeks, you ought to have your stuff. Guys, that's a perfect world. The more business we do, the more we have to send out and the more we have to order because, guys, we don't stock everything that we sell. And I saw a message the other day that one of those bullshitters put out that said they shouldn't sell stuff they don't have. Guys, do you know of anybody that pre-stocks 10 of everything they sell? No, nobody does. That's not even... You have a small business. Fuck, Walmart does, because they can. Then it's hard for me to respond to every comment. Somebody said, why are there so many people that receive their orders and then we're blocked? Jackie Kirschman. Why are there so many people that have no received their orders and then were blocked? I can address that question. That's a good question, especially if you don't know because I don't recognize your name. There's a lot of people that ordered stuff, okay, and then now they were over here. This is J&L, and they were rah, I love it, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, and they won something, bought something, and then all of a sudden did a 360 and have believed what has been fed the bullshit to them, and now are over here, and they came on a live and started running their mouth going, you guys are scammers. I heard this. I heard that. We're not going to allow that. And you're asking about other people, Jaquai or Jackie, you're asking about other people. And guys, the bottom line, if you come on our live talking about your own order and are disrespectful, you're going to be blocked. You're not banned from the company. You're blocked from interacting with our live. Veronica Sanchez, I am not blocked, and I am waiting, so that statement's not 100% true for everyone. And that's right. And there's a lot of those people that have still gotten their orders. Okay? There's a lot of people that have received those orders. There are some that are still waiting. Not all of them are blocked. But if you come and be disrespectful on a live that we're having and you try to interrupt our flow of business because you're unhappy about something, I don't give a damn if you're a current customer or not. I'm going to block you. Now, if you want to message me afterwards and go, hey, why was I blocked? I'll tell you. But if you just want to act up and then I block you and then you just want to go off on your fuck you binge, I don't know nothing to do about that. Free country. Or if you want to email me and the subject line is degrading and the subject line is never actually inquiring about your orders, it's slurred with homophobic speech or you're cursing me out in the subject line before I even open the email, yeah, I'm going to make sure that you don't have access to my other customers on my live. So that's why, Jackie, I hope that answered your question. And nobody has ever been prohibited or banned and not able to contact our company. It's called an email, and it's info@frostedtreasure.com. That's right, Kathy. People like to run their mouth, but then they can't always, or they do try to back up their poop with their interpretation of everything and not actual facts. That's absolutely true. And I hope I answered your question, Jackie. I tried as best as I could, but, you know, I would prefer, if somebody's on this live, there's 102 people here. if somebody's on this live and you are waiting on items and you've been blocked and you can't have any contact with us at all through email or anything, feel free to come on here and I'll address it right here. Debbie we see you. I see you, girl. That's right, Wendy. They can send their orders in, even if they're blocked from the live. You might be blocked from the live because you're disruptive, and I'm not going to have that on a live that has nothing to do with your order. But guys, since we launched this business February 6th of 2017, we've had one email and one email only, and it's never been down. It's never been not up. It's never changed like they say it has. And that is info@frostedtreasure.com. And that email comes to me instantly. Now, we used to have some other people that had access to that email. That's changed. There is 2 people on the face of this earth that have access to info@frostedtreasure.com. That's myself and Jamie. And of course my wife does, but kind of understandable since she works in the company with me and I'm an owner that she'd have access to that email. So, hope that answered your question. So, guys, probably, yes, you have, Mad Mitch, and we love you. And guys, therefore, I'm here informing myself. Okay, do you have an order? I'm not sure if it's Jackie or Jaquai. Jackie, do you have an order, Jackie, that you're waiting on but you're blocked? That you can't get? Because you said you're here informing myself. Jamie's ignoring me. Fine. Tanya is my second favorite. Okay. Well, thank you, Stephanie Freeman. I haven't seen you for everywhere. Okay, Jackie. I was just looking at the spelling. Is that Jackie Bartlett? Thanks, Jackie, for spelling that out that way so I can pronounce it right. Because I only know a couple of Jackies and one spelled like that. But I'm not familiar with the last name at all. So if you're informing yourself, I don't know who you are. You need to tell me who you are. If you have another name that you've ordered from, is from another name, because I don't show a Jackie Kirschman at all that I can remember. And I'm not actually looking at it right now, but that name doesn't recognize. I don't recognize that name at all. So let's move on. Samantha, I'm not getting off. There you go, Robert. No, I don't. I was invited to a group that is against you, and I am just here informed. Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure, because I was like, some people have different names and stuff. I have no problem. You being here informing yourself. That's great. Kathy, I'm reading comments, guys. I'm not just being quiet. Debbie, you know me. And yeah, I mean, you know, in hindsight, guys, I don't know. Part sings to Lisa, Sammy Thompson. You know, maybe we should have had this live a long time ago. But I mean, we were just trying to be protective. And appreciate that comment, Robert. And yeah, and the fact that I am, and you know, and I'm married to a woman, that really doesn't have any bearing of why you were accepted. You know, Robert. I mean, because we just like people. I mean, it probably had a small percentage to do with it, the fact that the owner of the company is. But I mean, you shouldn't have to go anywhere and not feel accepted, Robert. That's the whole point of this thing, is that it's just the perception of what these people are doing. Do you wait to ship a full order from a show, or do you ship it as it comes in? Amy, depending on how many items it is, sometimes we ship partials and not the full order because it hasn't come in. Sometimes we try to hold that for just a little bit if it's like 1 or 2 items and we know they're coming in, so that we can ship it all at once, because we pay for the shipping. We don't charge you guys shipping. Hope that answered your question, Amy. Do what? Oh, right. I'm sorry. Hey, I was having to read a message. Erica, no, here. I don't know what's. Wait, that went by so fast. I don't know what's going on. Funny, you're a real half the people in this damn world is. I'll follow you from her on, and he don't. There you go. Thank you, Erica.
Dogs bring out the good in us. Pedigree brings out the good in them. Feed the good. Better pizza doesn't start with luck. It starts with our ingredients. And Papa John's.
And we do love your paintings, Robin. She did send us some great paintings over the Christmas holidays of our animals.
Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
So what? You're a wife and me. Appreciate that, Kathy. Jamie, da da da. I see. She says Lisa. What? I don't. What? What? Let me. What are you? You guys are hitting me. Okay. Yeah, I was, Jamie. I just got through reading it, and yeah, I'm going to address it. And here's another thing. This is how far out that they've gone to try to damage us. We've been informed, and actually, Jamie and I have had 2 customers that emailed us, and we thought it was odd because they were like, why did you charge my card? And we were like, we didn't charge your card, and we can't just automatically charge your card. I did read the messages. Thank you. I'm on it. I'm answering that right now. Yes, I got it, Wendy. I did. I read it. I have my computer up too besides my phone. I read it. I'm addressing that right now. We had a couple of people message us that said they had their card charged. And we were like, well, for one, we can't charge your card unless you initiated the purchase and you did it, or somebody has hacked you. No, it's J&L Frosted Treasures. So we looked at it. We said, send us a screenshot. I looked at it. I went back, checked my records because I thought, did I miss something? No, we hadn't missed anything. And I get to looking, and when you guys purchase something, you get a seller identification number. like with PayPal, you get a transaction ID, and our other merchant, you still have your name and some other information and blah. You know, there's numbers that can identify that transaction to you and that transaction to us as a seller. So I said, can you send me a screenshot of your bank and make sure you take off all your numbers and stuff that shows where you did purchase? That shows where you did purchase from us, so I can see it. And I was like, sure. Or they said, sure. Sorry, guys, I got things coming at me from all different directions. And I said, sure. I said, sure. They said, sure, we can do that. So they sent it to me, and the first thing I see is the transaction where they bought from us the previous month, says J&L Frosted Treasures, LLC. Then I look at the transaction that they sent us that they said we charged them, and it was for like $90-some, and it says J&L Frosted Treasure, no LLC. I thought, wait a minute. So I go back to the one that is ours, that they bought something on our live, and they were charged for it. And I said, there's the transaction seller ID number. I looked at it, copied it, come over to this screen, and looked at the information they said where we charged them, looked at it, totally different. And I said, immediately, oh my God, you need to call your bank immediately, because that J&L Frosted Treasure charge is not us. It's not our ID. Somebody has set up, this is how extreme it's gotten, and I don't know who it is, but I'll find out. We eventually will, because we'll keep tracking it. Somebody had gone to the extent of setting up some kind of account in our name and charged this person's card. 2 charges for like $98. I mean, we pulled all of our records because I was like, did somehow something get through? I mean, we went clear to our bank, our merchants, PayPal, everywhere. We had no record of this at all. Now, we just got informed that a customer has not been here, and here's the reason why. And I'm not going to name them. They asked not to be named, so I'm not going to. They had started a business and had been getting messages from this other side, okay, telling them if they continued to purchase that they were going to get hacked, and that let's see, I want to make sure I say this right. They were told that if they made any more purchases, their card would be hacked, and they had information on them that they were trying to do and were trying to use it against them. And they were like, it really had nothing to do with y'all because we knew it wasn't you. But we couldn't take the chance with starting what we were doing, that our information and stuff, they had to change banks. They had to change emails. They had to change everything because they said we couldn't take the chance that that our banking would be got into trying to start a new business and stuff. We just couldn't start out that way. Now, guys, that's how serious this has gone. This has gone to, and it's ludicrous. And guys, whoever you are in the background, you can send the bird faces because there's 103 people on here now. I don't care. The fact that you're mad that I'm spitting the truth and outing the bullshit that people have been doing against us and to our customers, I don't care. Throw your mad faces. There you go, Barb Johnson. I knew there was 2. I knew there was one of you. Well, now there's come a third one. Barb Johnson. Yep. She just said, someone did that to our account under J&L. Bank said he was not able to get info to us, so we got funds back. Yep. That's right. I knew there was two of you. I couldn't remember who they were. And I wouldn't have named you guys. I let her name herself. And which wouldn't be done because obviously somebody over in that group is the one doing the hacking. So they're having somebody else message customers and go, listen, if you keep buying from them, your shit's going to be hacked. Trying to run business off. That's how bad it's gotten, honey. That's crazy. Oh, Kathy, you were the one throwing up the mad faces. You don't know I'm mad because they're doing it to you and other people. Tracy, there's another one. I got my money back too. Guys, how ludicrous is that? How ludicrous is that they would even try to insinuate that we're charging people's cards. How conducive is that for business? What? I mean, that's crazy. Because here's why the bank couldn't get any info on it, because it wasn't actually J&L Frosted Treasures. Guys, we are an LLC licensed business with a tax ID. We have a professional merchant bank account that all transactions are in. That's why the bank couldn't give any info, is because they would have pulled up the ID and found out that it was us, and we would have been like, God, holy crap. And yeah, Robert, and there's so many legal lines that have been crossed here. Yes, Suzette. These people are trying to, it is on it's the same 3 sentences at the end of any official letter that they turn in. That's from Jackie and the 5 others that did turn letters into the Attorney General, which we responded to all of them. And we're not through with Jackie's shit because she sent in like 50 pages of hearsay bullshit. And even the Attorney General's like, yeah, it's annoying. I get it, but I have to respond, so we are. Haters gonna make you famous. Well, I gotta be honest with you, Amy. I used to think that, but haters can also make it so tough that they can inadvertently, because they just like the drama, that, you know, I'm glad Jamie and I aren't weak and we didn't just say, fuck this, and just shut the doors and decide to do something else. It's crazy. Not everybody is strong, though, and there's been a lot of people that they have run off with this bullshit. We've got one that's a good, loyal customer to us that's afraid because they're trying to do something on their own with their own family, and they're afraid they're going to get hacked and that their banking will be compromised and that their business will flop. How crazy is that? Shani Lynn, please address the issue of them showing videos of you calling yourself Tanya, not Lisa, on other businesses. Okay, guys, let's just get this out. I have a YouTube channel, guys. If you wonder why I've never taken it down, because it's on my very first email account, and some of it's dated 5 years ago. I've been online working almost 5 years, maybe 5 years by now, online, independently, doing other things, build websites, do this, do that. And before I ever was that, my wife, Tanya Jones, was surfing around on the internet, and she signed up for 2 or 3 they were supposed to be little small MLM internet marketing businesses. She was a school teacher. I was like, yeah, whatever. maybe, I don't know, did it last 12 days?
Not very long.
Okay, maybe 12 days. She said, not very long. And she was like, and I mean, guys, when you sign up for these businesses, you have to issue usernames, and you have to, you don't sign up for MLM companies free. Okay? It's not free. So she had spent some money, and 12 days later, 14 days later, it wasn't 3 weeks. She said, I'm quitting. I said, wait, I don't want to just lose that money. What do you mean you're quitting? And she said, I didn't, this is not what I thought it was, and I'm not interested in doing this. I'm not doing squat. So I started looking at it. And I was like, huh. Well, Jamie and I had just finished coaching, and she had Jersey Mike's, and she had Nerium, and my health had really deteriorated, and I was like, this is cool. So I started looking at it. But when she signed up, she used her name, and you can't change usernames on websites. You can change passwords, but you can't change usernames. So she was branded in these companies as Tanya Jones. Well, when I took over it and I started working it, you can't tell those companies that, well, because the all same-sex marriage thing was not all applied yet. And plus, there's no secret here, I did have a past. I didn't understand at the time that it doesn't really matter if you have a past. Nobody really cares about that online, because I didn't know. So I took over this, and I started looking at it, and then I learned this, and then I did that, and all of a sudden, I had 2 or 3 signups. And I was like, shit, this can work. Huh. Bank account's in her name. I had never even established my bank account. I didn't have a fucking driver's license when this started, because mine had been suspended for like 12 years because I had all the DUIs, and I was like, I'm done paying money to the state. Fuck it, I'm not doing it. So I didn't have identity to even get money to do anything. So I was like, well, fuck, she's already Tanya Jones, so that's just what I'll use. And that's the real story. So I started doing videos and stuff. Hey, it's Tanya Jones. But I'm married to her, and there's a lot of you wives out there that use your husband's names, and you husbands use your wife's name. When you go to the grocery store and you sign that check, or you write a check to someone, you sign each other's name. I mean, it wasn't no big deal. It's not like I didn't know who Tanya Jones was, and I was impersonating her, and I was defrauding people out of money. That company had, and you know, we had to turn in tax notifications and everything else. I wasn't employed at the time. I haven't been employed for a long time, because I've always either owned my own business or coached softball, or now Jamie and I are doing J&L Frosted Treasures. And besides, Tanya doesn't exist. And plus, Jamie misses teasing me about my stripper named TJ. That's right. That's right, Ashley. I'm not only sleeping with her, I know what she looks like, and I'm legally with a marriage certificate married to her. So if I want to say I'm Tanya, and it's okay with her, ought to be okay with everybody else. Somebody just asked what time it was where we are. It is 10:24. We're in Central Standard Time. Sherry Vogel, oh my God, they took it all out of context. Yeah, so they're still up because they're training videos. I still have people that use them. And you know what? A lot of those people, when Jamie and I started doing J&L, I told Jamie, I said, I might get a little bit of backlash from some people that I've done some coaching and training with and taught some things that when they see you and I go live, I need to message them. I've got good friends that aren't even associated with J&L because they're online marketers, and I was like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. I said, because my sister and I just launched a business, and I know you've always known me as Tanya, because you messaged me, because that's how my videos work. That's who you signed up with in this company. And Tanya's actually my wife, and my real name's Lisa Fouch. But I just didn't want you to feel like something had been done to you. So see, I took the proactive edge on that, and I already went and messaged those fucking people. So the fact that Jackie Blennis wants to go, what is all this deception? That's a form of identity theft. No, it's not, you ignorant bitch. That's my wife. She said it was okay, so yeah, I'm Tanya Jones. But guess what? No, I'm not. I'm Lisa Fouch. But, you know, there was no intent to defraud anybody. Rachel, I think our past experiences, good or bad, teach us how to be better people. Amen to that, Rachel, because I'll tell you one damn thing I learned was just like last night, I got a little tipsy on the live. I looked dead at my wife and said, well, I'm pretty sure you're going to have to drive home. Yes, they do. So, yeah. So that's the whole story about me saying I'm Tanya Jones on YouTube video. And guys, the channel, it's still up. It's not like I took it down and said, oh God, let me get this channel down. Shit. If there's something there that you're doing online that you need training on and you find it, go use it and use it to help you. But just know that I'm going to come on and go, hi, I'm Tanya Jones. Okay, there you go. That's that story. Yes, that's my story and I'm sticking to it, Tina Keller. And all you got to do is go over to YouTube and look me up. It's there. Hey, guys, that's really about, I wanted to address that last issue because, I mean, I just wanted you guys to know how twisted that it is. And I hate any of you that have had to go through that. And there'll probably be more, and I'm sure after this live, oh my God, it will increase double-fold and triple-fold. But I just wanted to come live and address some of this shit with you guys. Jeanette said, you can be Jeanette for a little while, but it won't do you any good. Cindy, darling, that makes no sense. When I was with y'all, I knew you as... I'm talking about before I ever had JNL. I had done those videos. You can look at the dates when they were put out. Shit, 2012, 2013, 2015, 2014. You won't see any that say 2017 that say, hi, this is Tanya Jones. Rachel, I tell people all the time at work, I'm Dreama, which is my boss's wife, because the accounts are in her name, or they wouldn't talk to me if I told them I wasn't her. There you go. So, like I said, feel free. They're still up. I didn't take them down. Kind of like my public record. All my videos are public. And some of them might be unlisted because they were training, and hey, we earned income off of them because it's good shit. So they're listed as... It's not restricted. They're just unlisted, and it always asks you, be sure and ask me before you share it. So, yeah, they're just training videos for how to work online and other things, and stuff that I did while I was an affiliate marketer that I had taken over from my wife when she decided she didn't want to do that. And I was like, well, I ain't losing that money. So I at least got my money, made my money back out of it. And then it was like, yeah, MLM sucks. And it really does. Direct sales is the way to go, because MLM is like, So it is what it is. Well, listen, guys. Yeah, Ashley. Hey, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight. But I mean, I just wanted to come and just let you guys know what was going on, and just be honest with you, because I mean, it's mind blowing. And literally, all of this started May of 2017. It's May of 2018. Jamie and I have been sucking it and dealing it for 12 months, and I'm just no longer to be quiet about it. I don't know everything we're going to do about it, because I mean, guys, we've sent cease and desist letters out. We're still paying that attorney bill, and guess what? 2 of them adhered to the cease and desist, and the rest of them said, fuck that, it's a piece of paper. The same people that are doing this and that are berating people and being ugly to them and by private message have signed NDAs with me that are legally binding. That those NDAs have a never end date. That's why they signed them. We miss you too, Cindy. So it is what it is. So I might have to do more of these lives. You bet. And we will see you guys tomorrow night where we'll have some fun. Kick back and relax. Have some fun. Have a few drinks. Check out the bonus spins first and then we'll get busy. All right? We'll let you know if anything comes up. Love you guys. Yes, do them. I love your voice. Okay. We'll do something. We'll have fun. Good night, guys.